Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero and I'm back here once again. We have another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary here for you today. That's right, back into the 1.02 plus. Lots of new maps coming out, of course, and someone did mention in the comments, why am I casting on any of the maps? It's because nobody's uploading any replays on the maps. I'm pretty close to just casting some of my own games just so we can see them, but come on guys, if you guys are watching this, play on the new maps, get some good games up and upload them. Anyway, we're going to jump back into the replay system here. This one just uploaded today, so it should be pretty good. We're going to have Unleashed UA and Masterleaf, and we have Filthy Dutch. He's going to be watching this one live. But of course, I'm not watching this one live because it's a replay. Anyway, we have, I believe, Masterleaf with his pink color. To randomly be random, by the way. So Masterleaf has drawn himself Black Hand, or Black Spam, and Unleashed UA has dealt himself with Scrin Vanilla. Oh, Scrin Vanilla. What's he going to do about that? Is he going for... No, he's gone for 2 assimilators. He's like, hey, I can take both the spikes. Just try and stop me. It looks like Masterleaf sent 3 Cabal Squad. It's going to be incredibly tough to crack that with these buzzers. And he's got 1 Saboteur on the way, so he's going for the left-hand spike. Pretty smart because it's nice and flat down here, so if he is against the Scrin faction, which he is, he'll have the best time ever on the flat ground, where it's a rocky ground here favours the Scrin player. And where's he sent the other assimilator? He's probably, I'm imagining he's thrown it out wide somewhere, but he's actually going for this spike here. I don't think he's going to get it. There's too many Cabals here. He takes out almost, no, he doesn't even finish that 1 squad off. He does a pretty good job, and he gets the Engineer though. Oh man, amazingly, actually managed to get the Engineer. He tries to stealth the Engineer, but I think Masterleaf saw him, but he just made it to the building. Of course, he's actually stealthed in the building as well, so the Cabals will have to run right up to it before they can try to shoot at him. And actually, they're trying to garrison in there, but they can't. But yeah, the assimilator essentially is stealthed in the building. He can't garrison it. I'm not sure where the other assimilator went, and here we go. We got the Gunwalker coming out. Unleash is going to need that anyway because you can't leave Black Hand unscouted, and this is pretty much why, because they have so many rushes. It's not funny. It's going to be some kind of flame, maybe Reckoner rush. Masterleaf packing up the MCV as well, and it looks like he's going to be able to finish. The Cabals are sitting inside of that area there. I'm not sure how he's even going to... What's going... Did he kill them? I'm pretty sure he got them. I'm not even sure what happened there. Yeah, he must have got them. But Unleash, he did actually get the other spike, so that other Engineer must have just gone out wide. Huge risk there, but of course, if you go out all the way wide and all the way around, you can essentially cap it. Masterleaf had nothing there, and yeah, he spotted the flame tank, so he's like, hey, I think I'm just going to get out of here. He's actually going to make a break for it. I mean, he might as well. He's going to actually try to block the flame tank. Does block the flame tank, and he's going to be able to get this assimilator, and so he gets his 500 bucks back. The Gunwalker should be able to escape, but the flame tank is now going to burn this spike down. But essentially, Unleashed already made his money on it because he got it back straight away, and he's going to make an extra maybe $100, $150 out of that before it goes down. Of course, Masterleaf did lose his assimilator. Or not his assimilator, Saboteur. We got a Reckoner, only 1 Black Hand squad, so you can see not drafting another Operations Center, going for the expansion first. So this, we have the Seeker tanks out here dancing with the Flame Tank. They're going to want to stay away from that because the Napalm is pretty powerful against Seeker tanks, but of course the Seeker tanks can outrange it, so he's going to be sitting there pretty there. He probably knows there's either a second flame tank. Well, there's actually a second flame tank there. I didn't even realize he built 2. I thought he only had 1 in the Reckoner, but he has spotted the other one. Masterleaf not doing this too well. I mean, this one just came straight down the guts. The Reckoner should make it in, but it's only got 1 flame unit on it. And Unleashed has not lost any of his vehicles yet. Takes out 1 of the flame tanks. Will be able to concentrate on the next one. Oh, loses a Seeker tank, but it gets the flame tank. 2 Seekers are pretty badly damaged there. And he's got this 1 flame Reckoner here, but again, he can drop a portal behind, and that's what he's going to do. So Masterleaf having his own trick used against him, and then dropping the Buzzer Hive right there as well. Oh man, that's insulting. And again, he only had 1 Black Hand, so he probably could have destroyed the Extractor if he had 2 Black Hand in there, but he only had 1. And I don't think he's even going to bother building a second assimilator because he's going to be able to drop this. Yeah, Masterleaf not even bothering to de-garrison because, again, the Buzzer Hive is right there, and it would have just been insta-death. These 2 Seeker tanks might want to get some repairs. But Unleashed is sitting pretty. He's only got 3 Harvesters. He better hurry up and pump out another 2. Otherwise, Masterleaf is going to be powering ahead of him. 3 Harvesters, 1 Ref, and he's got another Harvester and Ref over here. So essentially, he's got a better economy. I mean, she's only got 1 more Harvester, I guess. And he's going for Black Hand Infantry as well, which, you know, you'd expect him to go for that now. He went for the Flame Rush, so it's easy to go for the Black Hand Infantry. Drafting out the Cabals. And of course, someone did say that it's an exploit to draft Cabals, but it's not. That's exactly how much the cost. I mean, Black Hand is the only one who can cost effectively draft their primary infantry squad. Every other faction is either cost ineffective or cost equal. So essentially only Black Hand can do this, and it is accepted among the gaming community there. Of course, you can draft other things like Black Hand and get $150 off of them if you draft Operations Centers, so that's something to think about as well. But Unleashed, he still holds one spike. He's got some units with some map control as well. He's actually infused some of these other units with buzzers as well, and he might want to just wait until all of his forces are here, because he's kind of, he needs to kind of have all of his forces together there. Some infantry squads moving down here, but Masterleaf has given away all of his fast attack really. Still trying to eco, just sitting out infantry squads here, of course. Very hard for Scud to take that down unless they have some serious gun walkers, but of course Unleashed building, what do we call it, Seeker tanks, of course, to counter the flame tanks. He's actually building Corruptors as well, which is pretty good. This will prevent him from taking these buildings. I'm not sure where that Seeker tank's going. He goes straight through that kill zone there. And the Corruptors coming out was probably a pretty good idea, because again, they can insta-kill this infantry once they get in range, and they can clear out the garrison, so that's pretty cool as well. That infantry squad even firing, I think this bit of wreckage does block them from shooting directly straight below them. But Harvester, I'm not sure where Masterleaf sent that one. He obviously had it on a rally point there. He's trying to build some bikes now, but Unleashed, he's ecoing up. He's got a stasis chamber. Not sure what he's planning to do with that one there. Maybe just using it to crawl, or maybe he's got something in mind. We have Corruptors again, firing at these guys over here, and he will be able to take out most of these forces here. If the Corruptor can get in range and get off a nice spray, that would be good. Yep, cool. Insta-kills that Cabal squad. Goes veteran in the process, and he's going to get a second one as well. He might even clean up everything here. He's lost the lightning spike though, so this Corruptor probably will go down, but he gets the rocket squad, leaving just a few bikes behind. We have some units moving in around here. We also have, no, that's just a battle marker for nothing. And we have some infantry moving down here, but of course they're not going to be able to do much. And the Seeker tanks rolling in, and all of a sudden Masterleaf going for expansion, but has to redeploy straight away. He's got Seeker tanks, stasis chamber comes down, and of course pulls all the harvesters off the line. Hasn't lost them yet, but he needs to watch out for this gun turret damage here. He's trying to go for a ref. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get that, and realizes that now. But all the gun damage here does a lot to these Seeker tanks, and they're going to get cleaned up. Of course, he did pull all the harvesters off the line. There's only one ref over here, which is, it's going to slow Masterleaf down considerably, especially his expansion. But these Seeker tanks, again, aside from delaying Masterleaf pretty significantly, I'd imagine, they haven't done too much in the way of actually destroying anything here. But Masterleaf does not really have anything else to go out and attack with. All these disintegrators need to watch out. We're in range of those flame units there, but a lot of gun walkers coming out now with a handful of disintegrators. And Masterleaf now, he's got a lot of infantry, but of course he's got to deal with these gunwalkers, and maybe we might see the attenuated force field. No attenuated force field. You would have thought he would have got that against Black Hand, especially with so many gunwalkers. I mean, it just gives him that extra armor, and of course that does recharge and goes for the phase, and now he's going for the crush. Of course, having those shields there, definitely the way to go. I mean, these guys can already tank a lot of rocket damage, and having that there just gives them the extra few shots they need to take. And of course, he's got so many gunwalkers now. Far out, all the gunwalkers coming in from the right-hand side here. Masterleaf might just be broken straight up in here. He's got double war factory, trying to get the Scorpion tanks out, but all of his infantry have been completely melted away. And he's firing at the phased units. He should not really be firing at those. He should be trying to target the units behind them. I think he's starting to do that now. And the MCV doesn't even care. He's just going to go for an expansion anyway. And of course, selling off most of his main base over here, or losing it. And of course, these Scorp tanks now, trying to pull that one around the war factory, which he's going to be able to get there. Again, these gunwalkers, there's so many of them, they're actually starting to focus these guys down. Again, look how, I mean, it is reasonably slow. He's got like 14 gunwalkers here or some crap like that, and it took him a while to focus down a Scorp tank. So I think he's ultimately going to have to either retreat or just give in here. I mean, there's no point really in trying to retreat. I don't think he wouldn't be able to get them away anyway. Gunwalkers can't shoot and move, so these guys will be expended. But again, Masterleaf is in a pretty serious situation here. Pumping out, oh no, there's a Prodigy. Oh, not a Prodigy, a Mastermind, and he will lose it, but he forces the sell of the MCV. Masterleaf obviously selling it rather than packing it up. Again, he probably would have lost it anyway, and deciding that selling it was the best way to go there. So that Mastermind coming in, forcing him to sell that up, and his own cheap shots being used against him. Masterleaf is probably pretty mad right now. Let's see if he can actually turn around and hurt Unleash. Oh, gets the buzzer swarm off there. Again, not going to kill too much, but got the engineer. What has he been doing in the meantime? Look at that, he's got a buzzer hive right there just to protect against any engineers or anything that might sneak around there, I guess. Just for added protection. He must realize he's not against an enemy prodigy. So, tripods coming out now here for Unleashed. Is he going for the shield upgrade? He is going for the shield upgrade, but some bikes have snuck their way around. There's only 3 bikes here. They should be able to finish off some harvesters if there's no response, but there is going to be no response here. That harvest to a full Tiberium is going to go down, so masterleaf finally causing some damage here. But these shielded tripods are done now, and they're on their way. Is he getting shields? Yes, he is. He's going for attenuated force fields as well, so he's going for shields on the gunwalkers, and this is going to be some seriously big trouble here for masterleaf. And of course, just pulling Unleashed way out of position, keeping these tripods obviously as far away from his base as he can. All the bikes actually going to get away there, so managing just to return a little bit of damage there. Every little bit counts, I think, for masterleaf at this point in time. Cleaning up some buzzer squads there. He's got some infantry moving over here. His drone platform is sitting down at the second expansion now. He's just going to flame out this Tiberium spike, and we have a buzzer hive over here just clearing out that garrison structure, of course. He's going to take that one down now. What's he doing in the meantime? Lots of bikes coming out, but again, I'm not sure about this because he's going to be up against tripods. And I mean, unless he's got Tib Core, which he obviously hasn't even got tier 2, he's probably just going to get slaughtered if he comes up against those tripods. He's going to need infantry, but of course he's got shields on the gunwalkers now, and this is pretty massive. Scorp tanks moving across, and there's some disintegrator squads here as well. Oh man, they're causing some problems, and the bikes coming in as well, but the tripods are moving around here. It is going to be infantry, and yeah, unless she's going to turn around because it's like, well, there's no point rushing into all that infantry there. But the gunwalker's actually getting cleaned up over here. That disintegrator squad's still going, and I'd imagine no storm column. He definitely could be using one right now, but he's going to be pumping out some panic disintegrators, probably with some buzzer hives as well. He's got a structure queued. It could be no, it's going to be a buzzer hive. But he's in a little bit of trouble here, and it looks like Unleashed is bringing across the tripods again, not wanting to go into this imp cloud, which you cannot blame him because he probably would have just lost all of them. Of course, he's trying to go for the drone platform now, switches to this one tripod, but again, these tripods are so powerful. He should be able to drop this one, I reckon, especially with the rear armor there, but there's more tripods coming now, so even if he does drop it, he's probably going to be able to reclaim that one. I don't think he's going to get it. No, he does not get it. Right down there on the very low health. And these bikes are going to have to get out of there, so masterleaf bought himself some serious time there with that play, but again, he doesn't have a ref down in the expansion. He could have even gone back to here if he still had a ref there. Selling off the war factory, you can tell he's getting pretty desperate for some cash here. He needs to get this economy up. He knows he needs to get up as fast as possible. He's got a nice imp swarm down here. It's not too big. It's good. It's going to be good enough to perhaps maybe level this base area. But again, these shielded gunwalkers are starting to come out now. Unleashed does not have a refinery even queued. Oh man, he's going to be really behind on this expansion. It's definitely going to allow masterleaf to get back in the game. He's just delaying him, especially with pulling these tripods around. I'm not sure where that other tripod went. Yeah, no, he went for a phase here, and scatter move comes out by masterleaf. Let's see how good he can control these 2 gunwalkers to get more crush on. Getting a decent amount of crush on there and splitting them up. And of course doing as much damage as he can. Oh, he's getting a lot of crush off on this one over here. The other one not doing too bad. And oh, he's got 2 veteran ones now, so that's pretty good. Ends that one with just those 2 phase units there. That not a tripod, would have thought he would. Oh no, he sold the war factory, didn't he? He needs a ref and he needs it fast though. These 4 tripods not doing too much up here, but keeping masterleaf at bay. Again, I think he's done enough to yeah, like I said, just to delay Unleash enough to get down. He's got double ref down here now. He needs to pull more harvesters. He's got them all up here because obviously they went and leached. Again, could drop another ref over there. That would be pretty good to get that tib. Of course, Unleashed now does have a ref down, finally starting to get things rolling, but of course he's got 5 tripods here. One of them pretty badly damaged. You would have thought he'd just leave this one behind because if it goes out, it's going to be destroyed the second it takes a round. And he's got 1 veteran gunwalker left. The other one may have been destroyed. But of course, he's got buzzer hives here now. He's got 3 of them, and I don't think it's going to be cost effective for him to not go into that one. He does manage to snare the gunwalker, which is nice there, of course. What do we have happening over here? We have a garrison structure. I don't know. A garrison structure. Yes, he's got rockets and infantry all taking cover around there. He's filled some of these other ones a little bit here as well. So things just slowing down a little bit. What's happening up there? Disintegrator squad's moving in. They could drop some of these power plants, and I think that's what he's going to go for. Meanwhile, masterleaf just coming around avoiding the buzzer hives. There's 2 fully upgraded power plants here, but a buzzer swarm comes in, and he will be able to clean these guys up here. Meanwhile, the disintegrator squad's dropping a power plant, but the Cabal squad that comes out, obviously frying those guys. He did manage to clean up the buzzer swarm down here. Should be able to kill these guys once he gets the flame in range. Yeah, once he gets that in range. Unleashed doesn't have too much. Sells off those buzzer hives, sending these buzzers to try and save this 1 power plant. Not going to be. He really can't. No, losing both those upgraded power plants is pretty bad. But these buzzer hives will clean up the rest of the infantry, or buzzer swarms. sorry, we'll clean up the rest of the infantry. We've got the tripods over here. Again, they've just been chilling for a large part of the game now. And he's up against nothing but infantry here. He needs gun walkers. He's got the war factory here, able to get some repairs on these guys, but he doesn't have a buzzer hive all down. He's only got 2 buzzer hives here. He's going to be desperately trying to place some more of those, putting down more power plants as well. Gunwalkers on their way out. Oh, masterleaf, I thought he would have liked to have committed there. Maybe he can't see too far in the fog, but there's going to be more gunwalkers coming out now. And we have some buzzer swarms moving through here, just scouting out. So masterleaf has got himself back into the game, playing as Blackhand, of course. You can tell he's not much of a Blackhand player because of the strategies he's been using a little bit all over the place there. Operations Center comes down. First time in a long time we've seen, or first time since the start of the game, we've seen this tier 2 structure up and running. So hasn't had that until his opening rush, of course. And he only had it so he could build 2 flame tanks and a reckoner. And Unleash just causing problems here for this infantry force. He's just pushing them back into these ruins here. Of course, there's infantry moving around the top as well and splitting himself up. I'm not sure how well that's going to go. The tripods are actually going in. Phase goes off on those guys there. Mastermind is running into the combat there, but again, he can only take over 1 squad. And these guys here are going to have to pull back. Masterleaf pulling back over there. Again, just keeping him contained while Masterleaf could get to his tech, I reckon. I think he's going to be going for Charge Particle Beam and probably get a Reckoner, no, not a Reckoner, a Redeemer up there. But again, Unleashed being held back quite a lot. We've got a Lightning Spike over here. Maybe, are we going to see, no, there's a tech center. Are we going to see a, what do you call it, signal transmitter? I wonder, no, he hasn't got anything queued. He's got his double ref down here and he's harvested most of this field. Again, Unleash, if he's not building anything, he might want to think about perhaps moving to this field here. I'm not sure if he's aware of how much Tiberium's there. But, he takes over that 1 Cabal squad and just causes those guys to fight each other there. But, of course, Mastermind not very effective against infantry because, again, all they can do is take over 1 unit or they can teleport units. They're not a prodigy, so they don't have area mind control and they themselves cannot actually teleport. These bikes now coming in around to finish that off there. And we have these tech buildings, these very important buildings over here. He's got all of his tier 1.5, 2, and 3 around here. So he's going to have to drop something to defend those, otherwise he's going to be in serious trouble. That buzzer hive's not going to do anything to those bikes. Meanwhile, he's setting the tripods up to the top here. Let's see what he's going to do with those, finally making a move with them. He's just still trying to pull out more gunwalkers, but I'm not sure if Masterleaf knows they're there, or whether he's just sending his infantry out wide here to come down on top of this field like he did once before. But here come the disintegrator squads, and they're going to be able to force these guys back. Oh, but he does drop the power. Nice work there, but again, he's going to want to stay away from those disintegrators. Is he going for an upgrade? He does have Charge Particle Beam, but he's not going for any more. He's got his tier 4, so maybe going for some 1-clicks. But these tripods are coming in on aggressive stance, going to be able to drop that power plant easy, and probably the rest of the base, I'd imagine. But I can bet you anything, there might be a Tiv Vayne here to get all of these gunwalkers. That would be pretty devastating for Unleashed to have that happen to him. And it is going to be a Tiv Vayne. Oh no, he's going to lose everything here. All the gunwalkers going down. Infantry just outside of the field, so they're going to be able to survive. But again, there's not too much infantry left. He might be able to snipe down quite a few of these harvesters, but meanwhile these tripods are just ripping through the base, and he's going to have to do something about that. Disintegrator squad's running in here as well. His backside of his base is totally exposed. He's going to lose more units and structures here. Desperately trying to get some infantry up. Meanwhile, he's losing. He did cap off a few harvesters, but the gunwalkers desperately trying to clean up the rest of these forces here. Meanwhile, the tripods are coming in. They do drop all the power. Masterleaf has no power, and this could be the moment. Oh, he got a stasis come on, or a stasis feel, or whatever the hell it's called. And he's going to come in, he's going to be able to drop the tech center. Did the Redeemer get out? Oh no, I don't think he got the Redeemer out. No, he didn't. And he's just got nothing. This might just cripple him. Even if he holds this attack off, I think he's just going to be crippled, too badly crippled. And did he teleport away some of those tripods? He did teleport some of them, of course. The teleport radius is very small, so he obviously couldn't get all of them. But he got 2 of them. The other 3 are going to make their way out of the combat area. Masterleaf still survives, but he's been dropped all the way down to tier 1. That was devastating. If he got the Redeemer out, no worries, he probably could have been okay, but he didn't get the Redeemer out, and I think he might just be waiting to teleport these tripods away as well. The teleport may be pretty close to being recharged. Buzzer Swarm goes off, clears out the remainder of Masterleaf's forces here, and he is looking pretty much down and out in this game. I'm not sure what he can do. All those delaying tactics and keeping Unleashed boxed in was great there because it allowed him to actually get back in the game and become a force, but again, that just getting flanked, and he knew about those tripods when they entered the base up here, and he still couldn't counter those ones there. Just so tight on money. Or perhaps his attention was divided elsewhere. Tripods are coming back in as well. and these harvesters are going to be sitting ducks trying to crush the infantry. Meanwhile, this attacking force is moving around down here. He might be able to hold them off if he gets enough infantry, but again, phase goes off on the tripods. That's about the 4th phase we've seen in this game here, and he's going to go in and try to crush these harvesters. Masterleaf, I think he's still got money in the tank. 2 more tripods moving around the top here, but again, it looks like he will be able to clean up most of the gunwalkers, so hopefully the infantry will be able to take out these tripods. But again, he's probably going to lose that one there. Yeah, that does go down now, and I think those tripods are just going to move straight through the base around to the other side as well, so just going straight through there. And Masterleaf, I'm not sure what he's planning to do to survive this onslaught here from Unleashed. He's moving into the corner, of course. He'll have them trapped, and this infantry squad, he's already used up his buzzer swarm, and we just saw that a moment ago, so I think he's going to try to cluster as many of them together as he possibly can and teleport them away. Oh, they did split just there, so that's probably not too good for him. There we go, he gets 3, so he teleports 3 of them away, bringing those guys back to base, but the other 2 are as good as dead. Goes in for the crush, but you can see these infantry just destroy those tripods so fast, and now he's got 2 husks there that Masterleaf is, yeah, he's already got the engineer. He was building 5, but obviously he's stopped and at 3 because those guys are teleported away here. Yeah, he might want to keep these infantry here just in case like a lightning spike or something pops up, and he needs to destroy that before, because he really needs these husks. Like, he needs these husks like there's no tomorrow. And it looks like he is going to score them, so not going out just yet. Again, I'm not sure why he's sending the 3rd one up there. He needs to send that somewhere else. Got a battle marker down there. It's just Tiberium exposure. Oh, the Mastermind getting shot at a little bit there. And he's going to have to watch out. I think he's going in for an MCV cap. There are Cabal squads between him and the MCV. Of course, the Mastermind cannot teleport itself, so you can't just jump around those guys there. And he will be able to take over that one Cabal squad. And meanwhile, this army is moving in down here, and I think Masterleaf might be the end of him now. I've been saying that a few times though, and he's managed to survive. Selling off the War Factory here. He'll have to go for all-out infantry if he wants to succeed at this attack. Mastermind tries to run straight through the guts and gets immediately sniped, and I think Masterleaf might be able to hold this attack as well. Epic crush move coming in here, but once they're in range of the infantry, they get shut down pretty quickly here. Harvester, they're not doing anything. You might want to get that one back to harvesting. Again, with the infantry allowing Blackhand to hold on for such a long time. And Unleashed, what are you doing, buddy? You're not making any attempts. I mean, he has put a ref down here, but he's not making any attempts to get the Tiberium that's up here. There's a lot of Tiberium here and there as well, and Masterleaf has got plenty of tips. This is problems, because if Masterleaf isn't going to die, then he's got a lot of Tiberium here. Still hasn't realized there's a harvester there not doing anything, so he might want to get that back to work. Places the War Factory. Yeah, there you go. As soon as he placed it, he noticed it. I'd imagine he'd be pumping out maybe 2 more harvesters as well, powering down because he doesn't have enough power to do 2 refs. Going to be moving his MCV forward a bit. Not sure. Maybe he's trying to get some more shredder turrets around here just so he can defend himself a little bit easier. He's got a tripod down there. He's actually going for an attack with the help of this tripod here, and Unleash is going to be pushed off this field. So what is happening here? It looks like Masterleaf is actually looking quite threatening. What's that at the top? Oh, Mechapedes. Did not even see this. He's got Mechapedes at the top of the map. Did they engage the bike army? Did I miss that? And here we go. Just putting the reverse to the enemy units here so you can destroy them without the head getting shot at. Guys staying in the tip field. Meanwhile, this army is down here, and the gunwalkers go for the crush. Most of the gunwalkers are going to be destroyed here, if not all of them. Yes, all of them are going to be destroyed. A couple of tripods over there. And meanwhile, yeah, he's going to want to stay away from those Mechapedes. He's got one tripod, needs to focus the head down, might be able to get a kill. He's got a heroic rocket squad there, which is pretty cool. But these guys are going to move around. Definitely a very powerful anti-infantry unit there for Unleashed. And he's still got these heroic rockets going in this field. And now he's finally starting to get shot up. He needs to really save those. The rest of the guys should turn around and fire at that one gunwalker. He lost one squad unit there. He can't recover the squad unit once it's dead. And he's just trying to pull back to his base now. Mechapede's moving around here and not going to get a kill off on that mecha, unfortunately. This one here is split up and going to the top, just preventing any harvesters from going down there. We have 5 harvesters here from Masterleaf, so he's got his economy up and running again. Let's see if he moves to the top field. Kind of needs to, because again, this tip isn't going to last forever. It's going to last for quite some time though. It's got that spare saboteur just chilling down there. Probably does not realize that is there still, maybe, or maybe he's just keeping it for safekeeping. But anyway, we have a force moving up here from Masterleaf. Another force down here, but then he realizes, whoop, maybe not. There's a few too many tripods and gunwalkers here. Pretty much the stable mark of Unleashed's attack here. These tripods and these gunwalkers got the shield upgrading for both, which has definitely been paying dividends for him. And that is huge, and he's going to be able to destroy the rest of this infantry force here. Masterleaf, meanwhile, is moving in down here. There's one Mechapede. He needs to snipe that down, and he's showing the rear armor to another heroic rocket squad there as well, and he does. He snares it. He snares it, but heroic rocket squad gets taken out by the Buzzer Hive, this tripod, may be able to get a Harvester kill. I think he's going to be able to get that one. Yeah, he does score that one. What's happening up here? MCV, oh no, the MCV got taken out by that lone mecha. masterleaf not realizing he was under attack there, or he definitely would have deployed. He's got that Saboteur running circles. Oh no, he doesn't have a War Factory. He sold off the War Factory as well, which means he cannot rebuild an MCV, which is mean he's stuck on dual racks for the rest of this game here. And that's it. Not unless the Saboteur can capture something, he can get some screen tech up and running. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. A lot of Gunwalkers coming out. Does he have enough infantry? I think he does. He might be getting hit by a Buzzer Swarm, I'd imagine, if that support power is charged up. Pulling him across the Tiberian. We have battle markers over here. masterleaf trying to push through the middle. Phase goes off. This infantry swarm is very heavily clumped up, and there goes the scatter move there. He gets the scatter move off. Might want to start firing at these tripods here. Yeah, he's going to be firing at those ones there that aren't phased. Trying to get him down. We have a veteran tripod there, but again, the infantry are just running all over the place, and Unleash is just pulling them across here. He's going to be able to score that one tripod. Gets a heroic rocket score in the process. Again, might want to shoot at the unfazed units here. What's happening down there? There's a tripod from masterleaf down here, emptying this extractor and trying to destroy it. Meanwhile, he's got infantry over here, but again, there's a Buzzer Hive, almost kind of Buzzer Hive wall there. He's placing more as a spare mecha over here. We have a Gunwalker as well. Meanwhile, these forces here will go down, and oh no, what are you doing? He sold off his 2 racks. Why did he sell off his 2 racks? I'm not sure why he did that. masterleaf just sold off both of his barracks. Did he capture something? I'm not sure if he captured something, but again, his tripod has been captured. But yeah, masterleaf just sold off his last 2 barracks there. Again, I'm not sure why he did that. Did he not realize they were his last production structures? They are going to go down now, and of course all of his harvesters are dead regardless. And I think Unleashed may have closed it out. Unleashed, whose favorite term is animal. What was that? Oh, that's supposed to be on silent. Okay, what's happening here? Looks like masterleaf did actually manage to recover the control of this tripod, but he has been defeated nonetheless. So there you go, pretty interesting fight between these 2 players here. Unleashed with his trademark with his signature Gunwalker tripod maneuvering in that game there. So he really relied heavily on that, and it did pay dividends for him in the end. Again, masterleaf probably did need some tier 4 units, but that tripod flank definitely wrecked him. I mean, Unleash had control of the game from the start with the failed Flame Rush, and then masterleaf managed to claw his way back into there by keeping Unleash contained. But then that tripod flank, that is really the point where masterleaf lost the edge in the game in his comeback there, and it allowed Unleash to pull him apart a little bit towards the end there. But with that one there, pretty much, I would have liked to have seen Unleashed go for the fields up the top there. Again, he was on no field for a long time, and he really needed to see that he needed that Tiberium there. Could have made a lot better. Unleashed got 4.35 kill death ratio, which is crazy, to 0.22, but at masterleaf is black hand. 25-minute game. Resources, you can see there, Unleashed always ahead, pretty much cruising over the top of there. Let's have a look at the end results. 182,000 to Unleashed and 147,000 to masterleaf. So we've got 35,000 in favor of Unleashed in a 25-minute game. That's very nice indeed, especially since he started to blow it out really far at the end here. So that was a pretty good game by both of these players on the 1.02 plus. Anyway, don't forget to play on the new maps. I will be looking for some games on the new maps. I'll be trying to bring some FPV from the new maps as well, but got to remind myself not to alt-tab because it crashes the game. That's already happened to me a few times. So anyway, stay tuned to my channel. Got lots more media coming up more often. As you can see, way more videos on my channel. And it's great to see the comments from people as well. I do read them. A lot of people putting the comments that as soon as they see a new video, they just lose it, man. They just can't handle it, and they really like the new videos there. So I'm trying to do my best to bring them as often as I can, because when I'm getting responses like that, it really encourages me to put more videos up and running for you guys there. But anyway, I'm Green Zero. I really hope you all enjoyed that video, and I'll catch you all next time.